Well, howdy, 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 everybody. This is take 3. You guys fell. You guys took a hard fall. I had to save you. Now you're sitting in a candle. Literally. Anyway, it is, I think you, did you think I forgot about you? You thought she never put one up. I'm in trouble with Leanne. She said have one up by 5 Pacific Standard Time, and no. Nope. But I needed to eat dinner. I needed to feed the animals. I needed to do the dishes, done all the little laundry, and ride the bike still. And yes, my hair looks cray-cray because I'm deep conditioning it, because tomorrow I am coloring it, getting rid of the gunk stripe. Cutting Brad's hair tomorrow, too. And we're going through exciting times in the Heidi house. We're going through all of our shoes and deciding what we're going to actually wear, what we're not going to wear, what can be donated, and what just is beyond hope. Don't you want to come and sit in on that action? Right, hon?
I'm excited.
But it's September 14th, Wednesday evening at
9:06.
9:06 now. Was earlier, but you guys took a fall. So yeah, I got a little laundry going. I got dishwasher going. I just got done riding a bike. Yesterday, you guys knew my little side project that I wanted to get done was clean a laundry room. Now you guys know we've had a few mice in here, which I'm not a fan of. Brad's not a fan of, right? Because
Yes.
the weather's getting colder. They want to come in on a nice warm house. Y'all, make sure you check, like, if anywhere they can get in. Because we think they're coming in either up around where the furnace sits or through maybe one of the openings, you know, like the washer dryer and stuff. So Brad's going to have to check all that. But I found quite a few mouse droppings in our laundry room. I was not a fan. I vacuumed, I sanitized, then I read up. Did you know diatomaceous earth will kill mice too? I was surprised. I knew it would kill bugs and flying insects. I did not know it would kill mice too. Now this is food grade diatomaceous earth. You can mix it in with your pet's food. Some humans even consume it. It won't hurt your critters or your kids or anything. So, and it's a dual thing. It'll kill any kind of insects. It'll also kill the mice. So we dusted the dry dog food that sits out. And the dogs are eating that just fine. In fact, I had to fill the dish, hon.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
and so they don't care a bit. And then I was reading about essential oils, which ones they do not like, and ways that you can deter them from entering your home or deter them from staying in your home and stuff. So we've been doing that. Plus we have some bait traps out. It is war. It is war, man. It is war. I don't know where they've come in at, because the first year we lived here, we didn't have any problem. October will be our 2nd year here. So I don't know where they're entering at, but they need to go away. They need to find someplace else, because it's not acceptable. So yeah, I vacuumed. Because I wanted to go in there anyway in the laundry room and give a good old vacuum, get all the lint and stuff. And you know how I was telling you guys how you get like little washcloths or a sock here, a sock there that's kind of stuck in a corner underneath your washer, whatever, your dryer. I got all that, and I was using the shop vac, and holy heck. Okay, so I bought these laundry baskets, and they're like all over the house because they were like $2 at the time, right? So I bought, I think, like 5 or 6 of them. One of them's in the laundry room that we put the lint in. So I'm piling up all this lint, and I'm picking up off the floor, big old balls and stuff. Put it by the shop vac. Turn the shop vac on. I forget that it blows out warm air out the side. It has got lint flying all through the air and stuff. I'm like, oh, Lord. Then I'm vacuuming up, and it's like trying to vacuum up socks and claim it as their own and stuff. It was entertaining, wasn't it, hon?
Yes, it was.
And as I'm moving stuff, I keep telling Brad, look, kind of mouse droppings. But it was good. I got to go through and find out. I have like 3 gallons of vinegar I have like 2.5 gallons of bleach. That's where the windshield washer fluid that Brad couldn't find and I couldn't find down there. But I got to go through and inventory what cleaning supplies we have because I don't want to buy extra. While everybody is massively stockpiling and I was trying to for a while, I don't have the funds to. I need to make my money stretch as far as possible. So if I don't have to buy it, I'm not going to. And if I can use a natural cleaner, I will. It's like, case in point, when we still had the cat, she was getting sick. Well, I found a little bit of it in the laundry room. I've used all kinds of really super strong chemical cleaners to clean this up. I gave it a spray with some vinegar and water that I mixed in a bottle, let it sit for a minute, it came right up. So I was given, mice don't like vinegar, so I was giving everything a good thorough, that floor got bleached, that floor got vinegared. Then it got we have this, it's by, is it by Ortho? It's called Home
so.
Defense or something, and it's safe for your animals and your kids. And what it is, a preventative. It does not really kill, but it deters them. And it smells like cloves and cinnamon and stuff. We were spraying that all over, This house smelled like one big old cinnamon something last night, didn't it?
Cinnamon bomb.
Cinnamon and vinegar. But it's better than the mothballs. I can't handle the mothballs.
No.
Neither can Brad. So, and we're going to use that tip about the cotton balls and essential oils. Now, I have all kinds of essential oils, like the peppermint they recommended, the tea tree oil, the lemon, lavender, and like the cinnamon, all of that. I have. So, yeah, we're going to try that. That stuff that my dogs won't bother at all. They won't even, so. I only saw two mice run across my floor last night, and they were headed out of the room. So, that's why I was having trouble sleeping last night, because I saw that.
Oh, okay.
And you know how fond I am.
Yes, you are. But, considering...
This is war.
Yeah.
This is war. I will win.
Yes, you will.
Mm.
Well, considering the way you were on Donegal...
Yeah.
With those mice that chased you around the toilet...
Yes.
Yeah, you're handling it so much better now.
Was not fun, though.
No.
So let me know if you guys are having trouble, because, it's getting this time of year. It's getting quite a bit cooler here. I think we have kind of an early fall for here.
That would be nice.
We're having some leaves that were changing even the end of August already. So, well, yeah, nice in a way. But then sometimes later at night it doesn't make your bones feel nicer.
No.
But yeah, we both gave a good old spin on the bike. I did some arm exercises. I didn't use any weight bearing or anything because I'm being super careful of this one. And so I'm just doing basically, it's the same motion you would do lifting weights, but without any. Not going into extreme or anything. So, I'm not lifting heavy like I used to or anything. Brad has got phenomenal muscle memory retention. And his legs are very chiseled looking. And since he started riding the bike, his left calf and thigh is about the same size as it is right now. And those of you guys that followed me for a while, before Brad had hip replacement surgery, the surgeon even pointed out how much smaller Brad's calf and thigh muscle were on the left side. And so it's just about the same size, and they're looking, they're very cut. And I told him, I said, he's a bodybuilder's dream of putting on the muscle mass that he can and having legs and stuff so well defined. I don't know if you're going to want to lift, maybe just sitting. Well, once clean off the weight bench, which is going to be one of my projects this week too.
Okay.
So, we got a lot of little projects.
Yes, we do.
But I like the littler project. We're not having to knock out the great big one. I did finish a painting last night. Yesterday afternoon. I can't show it to you because it's in the art room. I'll show it to you guys tomorrow. I forgot to bring it in. It is for sale. If you're interested, DM me, or private message me or email me. Contact information is on my main page. It's not in my description here, but on my main page. If you go there and the about, it has all that. But if you're interested in stuff, I'm not going to discuss price, out loud, general public and stuff. And I know most people are so strapped for money, so don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. You can say, oh, pretty painting or whatever. I understand not having money for extra. We're just trying to make some money so we can move to Florida eventually, and I really want to do some canning bad. I'm going to have to sit and figure out price-wise if I can afford to do it. If I can afford to. I could probably do it for about $150. I really would love to. I follow Our Tribe of Mini, their channel, and like Sarah's is the mom's name, and she's even canning beans, which makes perfect sense to me. To cook up these beans and then can them, because when you want to use them, it's so much faster and stuff. Beans are such a good source of protein and fiber. I've always noticed if I'm eating beans, haven't you? Like the black beans or whatever, it does give you more energy and stuff. It does certainly fill you up a lot faster.
Yeah, I definitely noticed it with the black beans.
So I really like the black beans. Probably one of my favorite. I like the kidney beans too. I'm not too fond of the lima beans, but Brad likes them.
I like the lima beans.
And then what's the other one you like?
I like the garbanzo beans.
He likes garbanzo beans. I'm not. No. So, yeah. So that's what we had for our meal today. Probably about what we'll have. I don't know if we have any more strawberries left or not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we'll probably have some more strawberries tonight. They're excellent right now. So I want to eat those and then cut into that watermelon that's sitting in the fridge and stuff. But, that's what we've been doing. We've just been kind of hanging out and just, talking about, how we're feeling and, how we're feeling much stronger and stuff. Brad is also able to walk. His legs are getting much stronger. He's able to walk more without the cane in the house and stuff. Now as the day wears on, he gets more fatigued and stuff, of course, like we all do. He'll need it a little bit more, but he's doing great. I'm walking much better.
Yes, you are.
I have a lot more energy. I've noticed that. And, I'm even sleeping better. Since we switched me over to decaf tea, I've noticed that helps a lot. And I know, have you noticed it helped? Now you're making the decaf iced tea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he loves iced tea, but he switched over to decaf.
Well, and
Are you using some of the fruit tea bags too? Yeah.
Yeah, this is the mixed fruit.
Mm.
It turns out really well.
I wish I got my tea in.
Yeah.
See, this is my tea right here. I haven't stirred it or anything yet. Give it an old stir. I just leave my tea bags in. Some people do, some people don't. I was raised, you always took them out. But I kind of like just leaving them in. But very good. I got to let that cool some more. But, let me show you guys, since I have it right here. Whoop. I'm making Miss Jelly another coat. I'm working on the armholes right now, Carol. She was teasing me. It was funny. One armhole done. But see, okay, so I decided I'm going to run some stripes this way this time. So, because she told me that she doesn't think that the stripes going around like that is very flattering for her figure. So, I don't want her to feel bad. Also, if any of you guys are loom knitting or getting ready to loom knit any dog sweaters or anything, I found one thing that really helps, because, on a loom you're going to have, this is going to be pretty uniform, is I run another, what I started to do with her last one, is I run another string, weave it in, and tighten this neck up some. Not so much that they're strangly or anything, but otherwise, you're going to have your dog is going to be all of a sudden they're wearing a tube top instead of their sweater. That happened with Jelly Bean, and she would down a couple, and so I look over and for a while she's wearing a tube top. So I pull it back up, get her little arms through again. Then after a while, she's got just one arm. And she wasn't trying to get out of anything, it was just falling. So I tightened that up, and it's working out great now. Because she don't like to really be without it. So I'm going to make this one, and the first one I made is in the wash, and then I'm going to make one more. Then I'm moving to shoulder bags. Probably a boho bag. I like boho bag. That'll probably be something I will use. I might have to make a bag and send it to Leanne. You know. Anyway, so that's what I got going on there. I've kept Brad busy enough. He hasn't gotten to do too much on his memory plaques. That's part of the problem. Is getting this house together. And I try not to ask him to do too many things, to help me with things. Well, let me rephrase that. I tried not to ask him to come and help me with too many things. Because he has his own things he's doing. Whether it's doing some, lovely domestic chores, or doing something he wants to do. So I try not to do that too much, but there's times I just can't lift some things. Because I'm a girl and he's not. And I'm not as strong as I used to be. Or I don't want to really, really hurt my shoulder and arms. Or already lifted way too much, and I can tell. So sometimes I just, a woman sometimes needs her husband to come and help her. So poor Brad then, he doesn't get quite much time. Right?
That's okay, I don't mind.
You should get to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or some of these nights when you can't sleep, you could get up and go in the art room, or and work.
Mm-hmm.
Or the front room.
Yeah.
I keep telling myself, too, I don't have to stay here. I could go in the art room and paint.
Mm-hmm.
I used to. In the ghetto trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That's what we got going on there. What else? Do we have anything else to say? If you guys are subscribed to Enchanted April, my good friend Leanne, she put up more of some of the talking about the wedding and stuff of her son. Man, I wanted to cry. It was so beautiful. I'm not going to tell you the whole story because then you wouldn't go over there, but it was really a heartwarming thing that her son and new daughter-in-law did. Several things. It was just really cool. So, yeah, if you want a feel-good, story that's like, hey, there is love among families and stuff like that, go over there. Send her some love. Tell her I sent you. And tell her not to buy any more shoes.
Yeah. Oh.
And tell her, she'll know that. If you say, I've been told to tell you not to buy any more shoes, I think she'll know. Or tell her she has her own fan club. She may know. Then she may come hunt us down.
Did
Yes?
you ever tell Leanne what I said about Joel?
Not yet.
Okay.
Leanne!
No, I don't know why, in my mind, I'd never seen any videos or pictures of Joel. And I don't know why I had in my mind that he was going to be like 5'6" and 90 pounds. I was convinced of that, and I thought he was going to be like 95 years old. So
I don't know why you ever thought. How many times have I told you he's a lot like you?
Well, maybe it's just the mental. Maybe you're just telling me he has mental.
He saw that the video of you guys doing the last dance with the son, and he's like, oh, I thought Joel was going to be this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm. So, my apologies to Joel, because I didn't, it was nothing bad regarding him, but, it was just, I was surprised.
I told you he's a lot like you in some ways.
Well, I thought you just meant like we're both mental cases or something.
Well, that
like
is
that.
true, too. So, besides that we have nothing else to report. I think Brad's stomach is getting better.
Mm-hmm.
He is using some Aleve. He doesn't take it all the time, but like sometimes late at night he'll take it, or whenever he needs it. But he makes sure now that he eats something before he takes it, even if it's just half a protein bar or something. so he doesn't eat a hole through his stomach. So, other than that, he's not throwing up or anything anymore.
Mm-mm.
We'll have to talk to your doctor about the stomach and about the vitamins and stuff.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's a lot like the sensation of, some weight loss patients that have had the surgery will experience a sudden, almost a purging. They've eaten, maybe they ate a little too fast or something, and all of a sudden, sometimes that'll happen. But a lot of times, he was taking these, and we don't eat much breakfast. We're not big breakfast people. But he would take his pills, and then, and I mean, it was almost immediate. So, something I'll have to talk. Now we don't have him on taking any vitamins. I don't know. Maybe you take vitamin C or something. I don't know.
I take vitamin C, and actually this week I started back with the multi.
Oh, did you?
And
okay.
The vitamin D.
See, he does his own pills, so I'm not sure what. So maybe it just need to calm down. But I definitely would talk to her because there are medications she could try you on.
Yeah.
That help kind of coat your stomach, or she may tell us you to keep eating yogurt or something.
And at the point I'm at now, I don't want to take any more pills.
I get it. I don't either. I'm trying to do other things so I don't have to take more medication. Like, if my arm is really hurting, it depends on how bad, I will try doing some stretching exercises. I'll even have Brad pull on it slowly, and I'll ask him to hold it at certain points in time. And sometimes when he's pulling it, you can hear it clicking, the shoulders. Brad said he could even feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And, but it gets rid of the pain. Because it's more like, muscle cramps almost. Charlie horses, so I don't know. And of course, I didn't speak with the orthopedist when I saw him. Brad has an appointment Friday. It's just a general checkup. We'll probably forget half the stuff.
Mm-hmm. That was the fastest doctor's appointment I've ever seen.
Oh, when I saw the ortho?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was kind of like, yeah, you're doing great. See you later.
See you in 3 months.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
If I want another shot. If I don't want another shot, I don't have to go back in.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's causing me more problems or I decide I want another shot.
Yeah.
I mean, because right now, surgery's not an option. I haven't lost enough weight for that. And, I'm holding my own. I don't want to have surgery if I don't have to. If I can avoid it and exercise and build up the muscle around the shoulder enough, I'm always going to have arthritis. I mean, So, I'll if I don't have to have another surgery, I'd like to not have another surgery. Of course, who wants to have? Well, there's few people like having medical stuff done, but I'm not one. Anything else?
Oh, I think you got it.
How's your knee?
Much better.
Much better?
Yeah.
You think the bike riding's helping that too?
I do, because it's allowing me to exercise without putting strain on the knee. And,
yeah.
I told you earlier that when I first started riding the bike, I was lucky I was riding at about 8.5 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm riding at about 13 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So,
we really like the bike. I know I talk a lot about it, but it's the Golds. I can show you guys actually because I'm sitting right here by it. I'll switch it around. Show you guys. This is the bike here. See it there?
It's nice you got the fan right there.
Yeah. Yeah, so we just ride it right here and got the fan, and we don't even have to move it any, but yeah, we really like it. It's like we've ever had. It was a good investment. Wasn't too horrible, but
Very quiet, very smooth.
Yep. Actually enjoy it. Like tonight, Brad rode it first while I was feeding animals, and I wanted to clean up the kitchen. He cooked dinner, so I wanted to go out there and clean up the kitchen and start the dishes and, dishwasher and stuff, finish the dishes. So, I think it's only a nice thing to do. That person cooks for you, you go out and clean, so.
I do appreciate it.
So, anyway, I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys are having a great night, and I hope that you do something nice for somebody else, and then do something nice for yourself. Remember, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, I'm nothing fancy. Brad's nothing fancy. We're just two older people. I'm 58. He's 62. And we love to do hobbies and crafts. He's on permanent disability, so he's home. And we love our animals. We love our friends. Love Halloween. Should be year-round. But anyway, like and subscribe and share with your friends. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Everybody say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.